Hello and welcome. You're watching Revsportz. I'm Rohit Juglan. This video will talk about the selection of Shubman Gill in the Asia Cup squad. And is it only limited to the Asia Cup squad? No, because he has been designated as a vice captain. So, but let me first clear this, that there were a lot of articles, there were a lot of buzz in social media specifically about that there is questions, and not only questions, that he'll be out from the Asia Cup squad. You're having different names at that point of time. You're having all other options, but one thing which is very much common if you talk about your conversations in the BCCI setup, if you talk about the team management and the selectors, if you talk about Shubman Gill and the communication between the BCCI, between the selectors, the team management and Shubman Gill, there was never a doubt about him being included in the Asia Cup squad. So this is not something which I'm saying by my own. I have tracked this story from last 10 days, and I've always said this, that him being included in the Asia Cup squad, there's not a lot of questions around it. Yes, there were discussions about multiple players. There were discussions about all the other options you have to open the innings or at the top of the order. But there was not even a single question whether Shubman Gill will be in the squad or not. So now, as we go further in this video, we'll definitely talk about the numbers also, what made selectors to again go back to Shubman Gill. Then there's a very simple answer to this, and you don't need a IQ like an Einstein or someone else, or it's not like a question paper of UPSC where you need a lot of quantitative aptitude to just go through with that. You just need a common sense to just put all the questions in rest. And the question is very simple, and it's all about, are you looking at Shubman Gill as your future leader? The answer is yes. Was he your choice a year back when you are moving ahead from Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma? The answer is yes. The last and the most important question, is he in form? Is he the player who you are looking forward to as far as the strike rate part is concerned, the average part is concerned? Now a lot of people are coming with his international T20I strike rate, which is somewhere around 130s, but in last you take last 15 months, he hasn't played a lot of T20 cricket. Yes, he played with Sri Lanka 2 games there. One, he missed because of a stiff neck. And then before that, there was a series in Zimbabwe. He was the highest run scorer with a good strike rate. Before that, if you go, or if you see his last 15 months, there was not very much T20I kind of matches. But after that, when you see him, what's the recent sample size? The recent sample size is a good 14 league games in the IPL. And after that, obviously, when you take out the strike rate, when you see the strike rate and when you see the runs are over 700, it's close to 750. And then you have a strike rate of 155 plus. So now recency is telling you that this guy having a good average, a wonderful average as far as T20 cricket is concerned, and with a strike rate of 155 plus. So there's been no doubts in the mind of selectors that batting wise, strike rate wise, as far as our thinking is concerned, he will be your player. Now after player, when you talk about the vice captaincy thing, and there are multiple comparisons with Akshar Patel, that is it right with Akshar Patel? But I am asking this question, before Akshar Patel, who was your vice captain? It was Shubman Gill, your vice captain in the Sri Lanka series. After that T20 World Cup, you played one series in Zimbabwe. That was not the full strength side, because no one is available at that point of time who all were there in West Indies at that point of time. But while the Sri Lanka series was on, and when we selected the team for the Sri Lanka T20I series, you have all the options there. You have a Hardik Pandya there. You have a Rishabh Pant also there. You have a Akshar Patel also in that squad. So all the seniors, if you talk about people before Shubman Gill, all the seniors were there. But you've given the responsibility to Shubman Gill, and in the press conference, in the pre-departure press conference, there was Gautam Gambhir, there was Ajit Agarkar, and Ajit categorically mentioned this, that he is a 3 format player, and as leadership also we are looking forward to him as far as the different formats are concerned. So there he mentioned this first time, and if you see the press conference yesterday, it was again said, Ajit Agarkar again said the same thing, that he was our vice captain. Then because of the workload things, we need to focus more on the ODIs and more on the test cricket. We said this to Shubman Gill, that as this point of time, focus on ODI cricket and test cricket, because we have a Champions Trophy and we have a WTC final to look forward to. And then when the everything will be okay as far as T20 cricket is concerned, and when again that format will be on focus, you'll be back. And that's how it happened. So that's the whole story behind Shubman Gill. But yes, I know that there were a lot of talks, there were a lot of rumors rather, I'll say, about Shubman Gill not be included in the T20 squad. Now you know the truth. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like and share. Thank you.